5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
We find wrestling. One promotion, one event, one match at a time. We are the Indie Wrestling Experience with Bob and John. I am Bob. John, what is up, man?
Hey, man, what's going on, everybody?
We've had quite the busy last few weeks, you and I, huh? It's
Yeah, it's been a little bit of real life sneaking in there. It's been been a little hectic, been a little crazy for old one tired dad here. So not getting my normal wrestling fix that I'm used to, and definitely feeling it. So, but we're still here. We're still talking wrestling. This is my normalcy. So this is my fix now.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And listen, hey, we're doing a short show tonight. We had something set up. And listen, the longer you and I are on the outskirts of the wrestling business, certainly not in it. Don't ever anyone think we are in it. But on the outskirts of the wrestling business, the more we learn about the stuff Rich was talking about, last minute cancellations, last minute changes, adjusting on the fly. And we're learning it. And we had some stuff. We had a guest plan for this week, and some things happened, and life happens, like John said. So what we're going to do, because we've been putting in a lot of work here lately. I mean, we're going to talk about the top 400 tag teams here in a second for a moment, and all the lists and all the year-end stuff that we've been doing. We got a little bit more coming for you, but we didn't have time to pivot with a whole bunch of extra content. So what we're going to do is we're going to do about an hour show, I think. And then we're going to add on to the end of the show, a little bonus for you guys, episode 3, season 1 of our Lucha Underground rewatch that we're calling the Underground Lucha Experience. And John, if I remember correctly, this is where we first see Pentagon and Phoenix, isn't it?
This was my first introduction to Penta and Phoenix, and boy, it blew my mind because I went into that match knowing one of the luchadors coming in, which was Drago, and Drago, for this particular match, really became an afterthought for me. I mean, he did some really cool stuff. He did Drago things. He looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
But I came away from this going, who are these guys? And I need to understand Lucha more and get back into wrestling. So, thank you, Penta. Thank you, Phoenix.
No doubt. No doubt. I remember recording that episode and just marveling at, like, Penta he's just been the complete package for a long time. And it's any of you folks who are just finding out about Penta, join us at the end of this show. The links are in the link tree for the episodes, free on archive.org. So you can watch along with us and listen to us bullshit and joke about what I think is a pretty fun episode. And then after that, I think, John, we were talking last night. I think we're going to do another one more regular episode to end the year next week. And then I think we'll do our year-end awards in 2 weeks.
I think we're going to definitely try it.
And then I think we're going to give ourselves a little break. So you guys are going to get some more Lucha episodes toward the end of probably the last 2 weeks of December. And then we will be back with the 2026 Indie Wrestling Experience. Year 2 coming up, John.
Who'd have thought?
Right? It feels like we just started doing this.
Hey, some days are better than others. Some days, man, I feel like we really hit a groove here, and we're like, man, we're pretty good at this. And then we get today, and I'm like,
all over the place. That's all right. I think the end of the year has gotten to everybody, and I think we're all sort of looking forward to the Christmas holidays and some time with family, and that'll be nice. Wrestling does take a break, and it will take a little tiny break for us at the end of this month. But we'll get to that when we get to it. John, some stuff happened last week. We spent a lot of time talking about Wrestlecade at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And then I texted you over the weekend. I think it was after night 1 when I saw that Jushin Thunder Liger had unretired for a match at WrestleCade against Joey Janela. John, we got to go next year.
Hey, man, listen, I'm looking forward to my life being much more settled, by the time WrestleCade next year runs around. And the excitement that you have for it and everything that I've seen online about it, I want to be a part of that.
Yeah. How far is Jordan from
I mean,
Winston-Salem?
it doesn't matter. But
I'm
come
looking
on,
for a
man.
free place to stay.
Oh, well, we can hook it up. We'll figure it out. But I mean, come on, Joey Janela throwing out an open challenge, and are you shitting me? Jushin Thunder Liger, and he comes out with Sonny Ono. What? Are you kidding me?
Oh man,
8-year-old John, I think pooped his pants.
he did, man.
50-year-old John might have actually pooped his pants. But yeah, I mean, it just you talk about blowing me away, and I know it was a fairly short match. Obviously, Liger is been around for a moment, but the fact that Joey did the honors, and everything I've read online, I haven't seen any clips or anything, but everything I've read is it was a fairly decent match. Man, more power to these guys. That it's just that is awesome. Again, if that's the level of pop and surprise, dude, I count me in all day.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like I said, it's so much fun. I know there's a bunch of other, and don't let me shortchange the other conventions. There's tons of other conventions that do multi-days and shows and things like that. WrestleCade is just the one I went to, and so every year when I see it come up, I get excited for it. And now I'm excited for it even more because I see all these Ben Bishop posts making fun of himself being at the convention, which cracks me up. Trying to make there was one video about him trying to make conversations with the wrestlers at the table next to him, and just. Or the top five topics fans will try to address this WrestleCade. Like, have you ever thought about going to WWE?
That's a good idea there, partner. Yeah, there's not too many follows better than Ben Bishop. Ben has really got this social media thing figured out, like at a different level than most performers, right? Dude, he is it is so entertaining just to watch. One, just he's an entertaining wrestler because he's a massive, massive human being.
Yes,
that
he is
a great, great performer. But he is performing in a different realm, right? Dude, this isn't just a wrestler getting himself over, which he's doing. This is art. This is fun. This is like next level entertainment shit,
isn't it?
Dude, it is so good. Ben Bishop, thank you.
No doubt, man. Oh, Jack Vaughn. If you're not following Jack Vaughn, he's another really great follow.
Oh, well, turn me on to him, man. Let's go.
Doing some great, great stuff, man. Absolutely great. And I know a lot of those guys are working with Bob Evans too, who's mentoring a lot of young guys right now. So and promotions. He's got this thing, Bob Evans, I saw where he posted. It was a couple of months ago, but he posted like two pictures. It was like, do you want your crowds to go from this to this in 30 days? Message me. And there are promotions underneath going, he did this for us. Like he's serious business. Y'all, if y'all don't know about Bob Evans and you're looking for some help getting people in the door, check him out. Brutal Bob. Another guy. I mean, Brutal Bob was plenty in Ring of Honor. Now he's got a whole second life here as a mentor.
Absolutely.
I love seeing shit like that.
I like when these guys kind of take a new role. You know what I mean? And it's just nice to see when everything comes full circle, right? At some point, he was a trainee somewhere that was breaking into the business, and now it's come full circle for him. It's just it's great to see, man, that guys have that much left that they still want to give when physically maybe they can't give as much as they used to. Man, it's nice to see what the business and the art mean to some of these guys.
Absolutely. What did suck though that I saw coming out of WrestleCade was that Jimmy Hart's megaphone was stolen. I don't know. Did you see this? And have you seen any updates? Did he get it back?
So no, last update I did see it. Last update I saw is that they are scrubbing footage. Apparently, where it was held, it's a pretty big venue, a lot of 4K cameras. The authorities are involved, and Jimmy's basically just asking for the return of it. He's willing to not press charges if it's returned, which to me shows you what it means to him. But man, come on, Hart's Megaphone. I mean, really, let's just do a quick sidebar here, right, Bob? You and I want your top three, right? Give me your top three. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? The top three iconic, items that you remember from the Hogan area, right? The early '80s. That Megaphone has got to be on there.
Oh yeah, Jake Snake.
The snake. What do we got? The bull, right?
Yeah,
Matilda.
Matilda. Yep.
Matilda's there.
And Matilda actually was stolen in the
Listen,
storyline, right? So
exactly. And for me, here's a weird one for me. Just because I was enamored with the guy, and it fit the character to a T. I was always big on Hercules Hernandez with the chains.
yeah, oh yeah,
Those
absolutely.
those chains were just that was it. Piper's kilt, Flair's robe. You know, later Hogan with the boa, maybe. But those kind of things, and that microphone is right. It's just there. It's synonymous with Jimmy Hart, and the fact that somebody would take it is kind of skeezy, man. But yeah, I do, man. I hope he gets it back. And you know as well as I do. One day that's going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's going to be a display. So let's get it back to the owner, man. That's wrestling history right there.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, it's not just like it's just basic human decency. Like what the
Yeah.
like this isn't like, somebody stealing bread to feed their kids. This is somebody who paid like $400 for the weekend at WrestleCade anyway. So it's not like, this wasn't like they needed some sort of money and this was going to sustain it. Like they were at a wrestling convention getting autographs from fucking Missy Hyatt. Like
Right.
they didn't
Right.
need to steal a megaphone. Just
Right.
disgusting.
Hey, listen, crime opportunity, whatever you want to call it, is somebody bad judgment, whatever. Come on, guys. Just, let's get it back to the rightful owner where it belongs. And, I mean, it's and part of that is Jimmy uses that to make money, man. That's part of his gimmick. It's part of his business model, man. It's just, I hate stuff like that, man. I just really do.
I do too. 100%, man. Well, we're talking about the work, the year end work that we've done. The IWX Tag Team 400 dropped, and I know you saw a good bit of it before it dropped, obviously, but now the whole thing is out. I've gotten a lot of positive response. There's a lot of people who are angry that they missed it, but it was a pool of like 800 tag teams. So if you're on the list, you're already in the top half of the tag teams I could muster together by myself. Like, so I think it's a pretty big accomplishment to just be on the list.
Hey, listen, and I need all the listeners to know this. These things, these lists, these ridiculously long, large lists. Listen, there's you got you love your guys, right? You love your Bob, you love your John. Listen, John ain't got dick to do with either one of these.
You asshole.
This is my partner in crime here. This is his labor of love. I think he started it in 1972 and he just finished it for you people this year and dropped it, right? So if you're on this list, believe me, this man has seen you. I can't give you the same. I can't guarantee you the same thing. I've seen a lot of you, but I guarantee there's some of you that I'm learning about it as you are, and this man is a wrestling savant. I'm telling you, a wrestling information savant, and he's a glutton for punishment. And
Yes,
you
that's
are all very welcome.
Well, I appreciate that parts of it, but but no, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It is. I'm insane, and I get it. Look, I get it. Like spreadsheets and numbers and data, it actually calms me. I know that sounds really strange to a lot of people, but it just does. And this is where I always knew, when I started doing the blog, I've been building towards things, learning different aspects and learning names and going to promotions. And I knew I wasn't going to be ready until I had seen all these people and I needed to see them. And I told somebody today, I've watched so much footage, my eyes go blind every now and then. But I'm not going to lie to you. It was not, it's not this grueling thing that's beat me down. Cause you're right. I'm insane because I love it.
Well, and that's really what I want, the performers to know, and I want our 7 listeners to
Yeah,
know
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that hi moms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um
Actually, I think my daughter's in school right tonight, so maybe 5.
whoop whoop. Um but I want them to know the the deep love that this comes from, and the deep admiration for the art form of professional wrestling, from indie wrestling, that Bob has, and the respect for all of the performers. This comes out of, this is his heart, man. So if you're on here, congratulations, and thank you guys for doing what you do, and being there for us to put something together like this, and talk about it. You guys are all you guys and girls are awesome. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with everything John just said. It is, and that was the point. I wanted people to be seen.
Hmm.
People who aren't seen, there's a lot of people here on the East Coast that haven't seen West Coast wrestlers, and vice versa,
Right.
and
Hmm.
things of that nature. But I don't want to get too deep into talking about my part
No,
of it. I want
no.
to celebrate these guys. I want to talk about some of them though, because the top 10 dropped, and because the top 10, John, I know you know a lot of these folks.
Hmm.
With number 1, Busta and the Brain, I wanted to make a point for anybody who questioned them. They were 30-4 this year, and they had, with 30 wins is more than most, than probably 370 of the teams on this list actually wrestled.
Yeah, they
So,
they were beyond booked and busy this year. I mean, it just phenomenal work rate, dude. I mean, they were everywhere all the time.
yes,
It was hard. I mean, they were hard to overlook.
yeah. And at the same time, a very close number 2, 48-25, Jaden Newman and Jamison Shook. Those guys only lost one match as a tag team all year. Problem was they
Hmm.
started late.
Right.
If they had been going all year at this rate, they
Could
probably would have been
could have
number 1.
easily been number one. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, Shook and Newman are amazing.
They really are, man. And actually, I think Newman's down with an injury now. So I think
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
if their whole purpose was to make my list, that he got injured at just the right time when the cutoff happened.
There
So
you
hopefully
go.
he'll be back for January 1 when the new period starts. Because I'm sure that's what he's worried about.
Yeah, exactly.
Couple names that have come up recently for us: Bang and Matthews at number 3 have been just winning titles in the last 6 months,
Yeah,
like it's nobody's business.
yeah, they've kind of gone on a tear here as of late. Kind of become another set of belt collectors, man. Just like somebody we're getting ready to say maybe.
Yeah, number 4,
Huh?
man, no doubt. You want to talk about belt collectors? Nobody collected belts this year like Royal Flava.
No, Royal Flava in the house. God, Alex and Devo.
Yep.
Um, First of all, amazing human beings, dude.
Yeah, they were cool.
We've actually got to sit down and talk to these guys, interview them. Man, they are mature beyond their years. And holy shit, can they wrestle?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, just amazing. So, congratulations, guys.
Yeah. I remember when I saw Rich. I got PTSD. I saw your meaty finger. I thought you were hanging up on me like Samson. Um, uh, but those guys, like, it's true. We said it on the live podcast. I said it to Rich when I first saw them in last November. These guys are on an upward trajectory. They're on their way up. They're on their way somewhere very quickly. And
Yeah, you absolutely called that one. Absolutely.
yeah. And behind them are some folks that are getting ID. Well, Brad Baylor
Yep.
and Ricky
Yep.
Smokes wipe right. Let's see. 18-6 together as a team this year. 2 titles won, 540 days as champions. Pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
I'm only going to say we'll do the top 10, maybe 11 because that's an honorable mention. But Miracle Generation, Dustin Waller and Kylan King, most recently, Deadlock Pro Tag Team champions. They did lose those belts just recently as the promotion on their last show as the promotion's closing down. But a great year for them. Number 7, dude, post game. John, I can just let you talk about post game. I mean, those are your guys.
Mike
I mean,
Walker,
guys, but...
right? Miami Mike. I mean, kind of, one of our home fed guys. We talk about the home fed, the Maryland Championship Wrestling. Kind of that's Bob and I, our stomping ground right here. So our Miami Mike love it runs deep, but Mike and Vinny. I mean, Vinny is an absolute freaking unit, man.
Yes.
And those guys, I mean, they look like they've been tag teams tagging together since, I don't know, 84, 85. I mean, they give you a lot of the new school stuff, but dude, there's a little Rock and Roll Express, a little Midnight Express in there, the way they tag in and out, the hot tags and just the fluidity that they have, just the way they know each other. Dude, they are impressive, man.
They really are. Yeah, those guys are great. And it's funny. So I said last week, or whatever week before the Focus Pro show that we previewed, post game, I think they wrestled Waves and Curls, and I said to you beforehand, there's some other stuff going on that I think might affect this match. Well, I was totally wrong. So let me say out loud what that was. Miami Mike Walker has just been named the #1 contender to the MCW championship as of
shit.
Yeah, the Legend show. Here's the Legend.
Nice.
I wrote from the 15th of November. He and DeMarcus Kane were the sole survivors in a Survivor-style tag match, and Mike Walker got to be the #1 contender. One, I'm wondering if somehow DeMarcus Kane gets into this match. But two,
possible.
I really think that this is Mike Walker's time to be the MCW champion. Now, when they beat Waves and Curls, I started to rethink that because Focus Pro ain't back till January. But maybe I'm missing something. But I still look. You and I called Mike Walker winning that title a year ago before Joe Keys won it. Like we were saying, it's time.
Yeah.
And
dude, and we've seen Mike go from kind of that, what's the word I'm looking for here? Kind of the funny gag kind of wrestler, right? He's the funny, he's doing the balling and to an absolute wrecking ball. I mean, just a complete wrestler. And it's taken years. I mean, we've been watching him for a long time. And the growth has just been just phenomenal. He just kind of went from this weird kind of opening match guy, you felt like he was the guy being brought in to kind of take the L to, dude, he's a threat to take any title he feels like. I mean, he's packed on size, he's packed on, just a ton of muscle. He looks great. Dude, sky's the limit.
No doubt.
I cannot be higher on Mike Walker. Tag team, individual, whatever he wants to do, I'm down to follow it.
Yeah, no. This is no shade on Vinny Talata, but Mike, he's like John said, Mike Walker's from our home fed, so like we're very, very familiar with Mike Walker. And Hellfire McGuire, which is where I'm going. I would like to see that pair go somewhere bigger together. Like I would
absolutely.
like to see Mike Walker and Hellfire McGuire pulling a shtick on MLW or in the NWA or something to start. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I don't know if you take them into NXT and they do that, but I mean, like somewhere like MLW or NWA, you can pull that off and bring those guys together.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, they show up on TNA, they're a threat.
Good point. Very good point. Yes. And hey, TNA just got that TV deal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. I mean, we'll see what happens when the WWE partnership ends and if they can sustain it. I honestly will like them more when the partnership is over. So I'm hoping that I want to see what they're going to do on their own. I want to see TNA stand on its own because I was excited to see TNA stand on its own right before Scott D'Amore got fired. And like I said, I don't love the strategy. I don't love the partnering with WWE. I didn't love them partnering with AEW, but I see the strategy behind it. I get it. It's got them a TV deal. AMC is a legit network. So
oh, absolutely. It's there's definitely money behind it, and I'm with you. You know what happens when you get these partnerships, specifically with WWE, is it becomes WWE heavy. I watch TNA here and there. I don't follow it weekly, but when I do, it's mostly WWE talent that feels like it's pushed ahead, right? That's not just me. I kind of think that's everybody kind of sees that. It's just become another vehicle for WWE talent. And listen, when they're putting the money behind it that they are, I get it. But I'm with you. I'm ready to see kind of TNA and let's give me something on your own. Give me something that shows me a little bit about what you guys want to be about now, and let's get back to it, man. I like the partnership, but I like competition even more.
Me too, exactly. Just a couple more from this list. The Shooter Boys, Aaron Ortiz and Anthony Vecchio wrestled 40 matches this year, probably
Woo.
top five as far as matches wrestled, winning a substantial amount of those, more than half of those matches, two titles. Big year for them, especially at Wrestling Open. And talk about wrestled matches together. The most matches wrestled as a tag team together this year, better together. Hader Horowitz and Ori Gold, 53 matches wrestled this year, 33 of them won. That's a huge year, no
Yeah.
matter how you shake it, dude.
Oh, oy vey.
Right? Um, and then that was 10. I just want to mention 11 because they're names that a lot of people know. The Country Gentlemen. So all 10 of these teams were listed above the NWA's Country Gentlemen, by the way, um, who were 16-3 this year, by the also. So it gives you an idea of just the level of the top 10, and just
Right.
there is no shame. In fact, it's the opposite in being 400 on this list. I'm telling you, the 400th team on this list is fantastic. They're
Yeah.
fantastic. And so it's, I want to like at the bottom of this list here, Acquired Revolution, Magnus Knox and Mason Lawrence, those guys
Mhm.
are outstanding. A lot of these teams are incredible. Pure Ignorance. I could go up and down this list, but I just want to say that, like John said, I have a huge respect for all the teams on this list. I have a huge respect for the next 100 teams that just missed the list. In a field where, to be honest with you, John, 300 to 500, you could have shaken them up. I mean, like, they were that close.
Oh, I have no doubt, no doubt.
They didn't
And
start to
and,
separate till you got higher. Really, they
and
didn't.
again, this really is just Bob's labor of love to say thank you to the Indies. So
Yep.
thank you.
And hopefully it lands. What
We will see.
else? Yeah, right. So I just put a bunch of other news and notes in here because, like we were talking about before, you and I we've been having a busy week. You way more than I. I'm not going to try to lump myself in with
All
the
relative, brother. All
clusterfuck that your
relative.
life has become lately, which sucks. But I did see Zeta Steel show up on ROH. Was it last week?
I did. I read that. I didn't see it, but I did hear it. And hey, man, I'm down. I like that she's kind of out of the ID program. I like that better for her.
Mm-hmm.
It gives her a little more freedom to kind of run around the indies and build herself back up to the level I felt she was at. I felt she kind of stalled out in the ID program. I
Yeah, I
don't know how you feel.
lost her
Yeah.
completely.
So, I'm ready for the ass kicker to be back and running through people.
Yeah. She's got that like undefinable sort of sunny quality, like
Hmm.
where she's like where she's better than you and she knows it. Not to
Yep.
steal MGF's thing, but I mean like Sunny used to carry herself like that. Like, look at me, I'm beautiful, I'm successful. You wish you could be me,
Hmm.
and you know it, and I know it. And Zeta Steele's character carries herself that way too. And like I said, I'm here for that shit. I love it. I love cocky heels, whether they be male or female. And
Absolutely. And the fact that she showed right up and went right after Layla Gray.
oh yes, she
Let's
did, didn't
go.
she? Yes.
Yes, she did. So let's go.
Layla Gray is awesome.
Absolutely. So you gonna pair them up? Sign me up.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. What else do we got on this list? Ooh, sad news. I just saw this. All I know is this Facebook post. I screenshotted it and threw it in the notes today. I don't know much
Hmm.
more. I don't know if you figured out more, but the post says, unfortunately, due to health reasons, John Nord, known as the Berserker, is no longer participating in public autograph signings. However, you can still get autographs, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know any of that. Were you aware of that?
No, man. I mean, I knew that he had a really bad infection from a previous knee replacement. That I think the infection spread to his bloodstream. They could or may have or could possibly lead to an amputation if they can't quite
Ugh.
control it. Um, and it's terrible, man. And I think if I remember correctly, I also read something he may have been diagnosed with ALS. Um,
Oh.
so John Nord's been really kind of growing through it, man. The knee thing just kind of sounds like it's really taken its toll. I think that's more why he's not able to get around to these conventions. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Because listen, one of the better big men that I remember from that late '80s, early '90s kind of run. Just a real great, unique look, and just a man, a freaking horse.
Yeah, I love that guy, man. I'm a berserker guy. What was he? Nord the Barbarian? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lord the Barbarian for a while. That huss,
Yeah, yeah.
huss. And just a big. I mean, look. I mean, we remember him. I remember the outfit, the boots. Kind of the loincloth kind of deal going. He was a massive, massive human being, and just a absolute great mid carder. Just
Yeah.
absolute. There's spots for everybody, right? You just have to find your spot, and he found his spot, man. He was just perfect, just
Yeah.
perfect.
He was. And it's funny, that Huss thing it's reminded me of Bruiser Brody. And the thing
Hmm.
that
He
that
was
I,
very reminiscent of Bruiser Brody to me.
he was, but here's the difference though. And this is why I like them both. Bruiser Brody is legendary. I mean, Bruiser Brody is
Mhm.
one of the top guys to ever do this. He's just
Absolutely.
so good. But the difference between Brody and Nord to me was that Brody was the character was an insane ass kicking killer.
Hmm.
John Nord the Barbarian was an ass kicking killer who was a little bit crazy and winked at the camera too. Like
Yep.
there was a little bit of
Right.
like wink and nod with John Nord, which was
Right.
really fun, and that made him a blast.
And for what I remember, I mean, he was one of the for most of the younger crowd, right? The kids, dude. He was really like in with the kids,
Mhm.
which was crazy for somebody that size. I think that was a little bit of the wink, wink, nod, nod that you got from him, and I think a lot of his, from what I understand, he was always extremely personable outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Always kind of giving back and spending time with the fans. So, hey man, sorry to hear him going through stuff, and we did all we can do is wish him best, man.
Yeah. And I don't mean to dwell on sad news, but at the same time, posts are popping up again about Joe Doering.
Got it. This one hurts, man.
Yeah. I mean, I know about the brain tumor.
Yeah,
I knew about that a while ago or whatever, but it sounds like it's back. Now there's a third brain tumor. Like,
yeah, this is
come
his
on.
third, and we're talking about I mean a guy that's I mean he's younger than you and I. I mean he's right in that
I mean,
that
who
age
isn't?
group for us, but well yeah, but I mean I mean in all seriousness, I mean he's in his mid 40s. It's terrible, man, and it's a guy that I think a lot of U.S. audiences never really got the full scope of what Joe Doering was able to do. If you look into some of his Japan matches and Japanese matches that he's had over the years, dude, he was an absolute wrecking ball. He was a monster over there.
And not only that, but like that he was in the middle of getting a TNA run started when
Yeah,
the brain tumor
yeah.
got him last time, and it was quite a fun run, wasn't he? With Cody Deaner and those folks,
He
like
was with Diener and those guys,
and
and he
Jake
was just
something, and
yep, and just he was absolute. I mean, he showed up, and when I had seen him in Japan, he kind of had this short hair, kind of a Master Blaster look, kind of thing going on. Kind of a punk new age kind of thing going. And then he shows up here, and he's like this the biggest cowboy I've ever seen, and just the meanest, nastiest cowboy I've ever seen, and it was really, really cool. And it's too bad that it just didn't get any more. Um, any more run than it got, obviously due to his health issues.
yeah, yeah. And to me, like modern version of Wild Bill Irwin or something, like like
Absolutely.
just
Hmm.
underrated. And Bill Irwin was the same kind of guy. Like you didn't really think of him when you thought of main event picture all the time, but he was always there.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
so again, like I said, our thoughts, prayers, whatever you guys do, goes out to those guys. And if I don't know if there's any GoFundMe set up for either one of those guys, but
Yeah,
if there are,
I believe when I looked it up, or was looking into it a little bit, I believe he's got a GoFundMe that I believe it's his sister-in-law set up to kind of help the family and help with some of the medical bills. And from what I understand, I mean, Joe's still he's rehabbing, he's doing occupational therapy, physical therapy. He Come on, man. Look at that man. You know he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What else do we got here? Oh, I'm excited about this one. I mean, it's not like they're the only ones, but this is a big deal. Coastal Championship Wrestling
Yes, I
announces
saw.
they're doing TV tapings. They got a TV deal. Gray Media is bringing the last territory to TV screens starting in 2026 with Championship Television Inc.
Yep.
And I think they either just had or they're about to have their first set of tapings. That
I
is
think that
awesome.
I think they're getting ready to. I want to say I believe what I read was the 8th and 9th,
Okay.
down in Pompano Beach. They're going to do some tapings, and man, dude, we got another show to watch. We know you and I have talked about Coastal Championship before. They've got a really great product down there. I can't wait to see what they do with TV, man.
Yeah, and I've really enjoyed watching their Alive you know, series every week and
Hmm.
which they pull matches from their live events like a lot of the shows on the independent scene do. But now it seems like they're going to be recording for TV, which is going to be a whole new ball game in a
Hmm.
studio. And I'm really excited. Like you said, those guys put on a great product. It's also Bash Week, by the way, John. So Bash at the Brew
Oh,
is Saturday,
oh,
and then
nice.
they do the tapings on the 8th and the 9th. That's a hell of a week for those guys.
That's gonna be
Um,
good.
Guys like Ozzy Killmeister,
Hmm.
Eddie Valentine, guys that we just absolutely adore. Cha Cha Charlie,
Yep.
Jackal Stevens. I mean, you guys are going to get to see them on an even bigger plane now, and it's good for
Yeah, no,
them.
yeah, exactly. A lot of these guys, man, are really going to pop once the audience broadens, man. I'm telling you.
Hmm. Um, and I wanted to mention I just kind of put this in the notes at the last second, so I know you haven't seen it, but I wanted two things that we've already sort of talked about,
Hmm.
and that is last week we were talking about the partnership, West Coast Pro Wrestling joining the partnerships with St. Louis Anarchy and with New Texas Pro,
Hmm.
and we were theorizing about that and what the ramifications of partnerships like that were for the industry. Um, it was sort of it's not like the most, it's like kind of anticlimactic, but this week the post was up that New Texas and St. Louis Anarchy have now entered into the partnership, so it is a love triangle.
There you
um,
go.
and they're all recognizing each other's champions and sharing talent, so that partnership is now officially sealed on all three ends,
Nice.
which is really cool. But what I wanted to mention was friend of the show. I don't Send me a private message, so I don't know if he wants to be called out on this, but a friend of the show sent me something, and he said, "Do you guys know about AIWF?" Which we do. We've watched some of the AIWF
Hmm.
stuff,
Yep.
um, and they do. And as we know, as we talked about before, they do have promotions under their banner,
Hmm.
and this person was saying, "Hey, maybe interview that guy and get an idea what it's like to try to put people under a banner." And I'm like, I'm in. If
Yeah,
we can
absolutely.
those guys on here to talk about that, I'd be so
I,
interested to hear about
and
it.
and again, that goes to our weirdness with loving to learn about the business of the business. I mean,
I'm fascinated with it, man. I know you are too. The business stuff is
yeah.
just so. I like watching people make deals and do stuff behind the scenes.
Well, maybe I like to know how the sausage is made sometimes, man. So,
Yep. But it's weird,
uh,
right? Because
yep.
I like to know what's going on behind the scenes, and I like to know how the
Hmm.
sausage is made in some aspects. But if you
Right.
sit me down in front of the product, I don't want to know shit.
No, I'm with you. I know what you mean, but I think that's just that's a little bit about our age, right? We start getting into weird stuff. Tell me about peanuts. I don't know. I want to know what you charge for your concessions and what's your markup rate, right? What's your overhead? What's your return on
Yeah, me
investment?
too. I know, and it's so funny. I try to ask some of those early interviews I did. I tried to ask some of those folks out there, like, "Why are
Listen,
you asking me this crazy shit?"
listen. Teenage Bob and John would kick our asses, man.
Oh my God, it's right though, man. But like I said, I love talking about this changing landscape. I love
Yes.
watching these guys make moves, and I love seeing this partnership. I'm jazzed for this partnership with New Texas and St. Louis Anarchy and West Coast. I think they're gonna really.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Especially seeing how it's so synergistic right now.
Mhm.
Now, if it stays that way, time will tell, right? But the fact that they're going to recognize each other's champions, they're going to exchange talent, um, really goes to show that they're really taking this a total partnership to heart. Um, I can't wait to see the cool stuff that they try to pull off, man.
Yeah, me too. It's like I said, this is where Nerd Bob and John certainly shine because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's shine. Shine may be the wrong word because I don't know if anybody agrees with this. Most of our listeners have probably already left just us starting this conversation, but whatever. We're here having it.
There's somebody out there that thinks like us, Bob.
They're insane too then. Well, I do know somebody else who is insane who does think about the business of the wrestling business is I don't know if we've mentioned him on the show before, Rich Buckholz.
I've heard of the name.
He put together one fucking hell of a match coming up for January 24th, did he not? What the fuck?
Oh man. It makes you wonder, Rich, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? I mean, why? Okay, I mean, hey, listen, maybe Rich is smarter, Rich is definitely smarter than you and I. So maybe Rich has got a plan. But you got to have a hell of a plan to deal with Samson, man. That man is walking destruction.
Did you see him beat Sorry, go ahead.
Now he doesn't come by himself.
No.
So again, Rich, I can't wait to see what your thoughts are, man.
Yeah, for any of you guys, I guess I should have said this from the beginning. The match, RPW Redemption, January 24th, is Silas Young defending the RPW championship against the invading Samson, UPW champion Samson, who I believe we just watched beat like a 7'1" guy in LA last week or some shit. Like Silas got his work cut out for him. And I think Samson's beat him before.
Yeah, it's that's good. No pun intended. It's going to be a tall order, right? The match you're talking about out in LA, it took me a moment to realize I wasn't watching two dinosaurs fighting. I thought I accidentally turned on like an old Godzilla movie, right? It was Godzilla and King Kong. I don't know, but there were two very large men, and Samson came out on top, and it's weird to say Samson was the little guy.
He was. That was the weirdest thing for me to see Samson be the little guy. And then, go ahead.
And then he beat the brakes off of that monster. Oh God!
After taking one hell of a choke slam too, like that
Absolutely.
guy choke slammed Samson. I don't know how many people have ever done that before, if any.
Absolutely. So, I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know that I've ever been more impressed with the wherewithal. I mean, I've seen Samson, get in there and kind of get it. Some guys take it to him, but it's always multiples, right? You never see one guy really, really, really take it to Samson. For the first time, I saw Samson have a little trouble, and then something clicked, and that's what scares me, right? Samson learned because again, Samson has not been doing this a super long amount of time, right? He got into it late. We've had these discussions with him. The man is still learning, Bob, and which means he's getting better and better and better.
Right.
Listen, Silas is going to get the best version of Samson that there has ever been. And I don't know how you stop that. I really don't. I don't know what a game plan is that can stop that. But if there's a guy that can figure something out, the last real man is probably one of those guys.
That's a good point. Hell yeah. Let's not shortchange Silas Young.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, Silas Young is a professional. Silas Young is a master of what goes on in that ring. Mm-hmm. And if there's somebody that's going to have a plan, it's going to be Silas. But boy, that needs to be a hell of a plan.
It does.
And it's going to be fireworks, folks. Oh, wee.
Yeah, and you know what? By the way, Rich and Samson both telling us weeks ago, "Oh, don't worry, it's a marquee match. You'll find out." Yeah, fucking you assholes. Like, I'm kidding, but I mean, goddamn, we weren't joking. It was a marquee match for sure.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I think it's just for the RPW title. So, Samson walking out with both.
You gonna tell me that odds are that he doesn't? I'm not gonna take that bet.
No, I'm not betting against him. That's no doubt. No doubt. And not to mention the fact that at the end of that show, Jordan Blue's going to show up and confront Rich. and bring people with her. We got our shirts, but even
We
we're
do.
not in the loop. We're not in the loop on what's going to happen. So we're not that high up in the organization yet. We're the low
Nope.
level peons. All we got is shirts.
Listen, the last time we talked to Rich, we kind of urged him to possibly look into, hiring some security for himself. Listen, I mean, Rich is a big boy. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I just hope he's prepared.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have a feeling he'll be prepared, but I would have said that when we were in Wisconsin and in Appleton, and then he took a stunner. So
Oh,
like
he
a
didn't take
champ.
a stunner. He took the stunner. Whew, look. Whew.
Oh my goodness, man. Well, I don't have any more notes to talk about. Let me ask you this though. I've been getting these messages from people saying we should do managers lists, referee lists, commentary lists. Of course, if there's a commentary list, everyone knows the cussing and discussing guys. I mean, little favoritism there. I mean, they're gonna be near the top of the list. Those guys are the best, right? But
It don't get much better, that's for sure.
that's right. Hey, and they're doing FTC shows now, so they're doing double duty.
I know those guys are just they're killing it, man. They're absolutely killing it. We love our cussing and discussing guys.
Yeah, and you know what we need to do? We need to follow their lead and get some logos and some shit going on that looks because they got a hell of a logo too.
They are what we aspire to be.
Organized.
Just maybe with less work. Those guys are always working.
Yeah. Hey Bob, you want to work on a logo for our podcast? No, I got this spreadsheet over here. Yeah, no, it's been like that for a little while.
Listen, you've been working on a spreadsheet again since we said it earlier, since '72. I know.
That's right. I remember Watergate had just been broken into, and
that's right.
For you kids out there, Watergate. Never mind.
Not just a salad, people. That's how old we are that we know what a Watergate salad is. Find me a kid that knows what a Watergate salad is.
God. Yeah, well, that's also DC kids.
Woo.
God damn.
Nerds.
Aren't we, though? God damn.
Oh, my God.
What did I have here with this? Yeah, all right. So I got a couple of shows to do for the Control Center. Before we get out of here, some pretty cool promos and some pretty cool shows to talk about. Yeah. Starting on Saturday, John, I don't have any promos for this one, but I had to talk about this card because it's the annual GLCW Blizzard Brawl taking place on Saturday night, December 6th. There's a meet and greets that start at 4 p.m. Bell time 7 o'clock. John, listen to this card. Are you ready?
I am ready.
We're starting out with a Cruiserweight Championship match. J3 versus Kryko versus Tommy Boy versus Star Rider versus Axel Rico versus Keegan Garland versus Showtime Shanklin. That's to start the show.
Ooh.
Ashton Adonis versus Benjamin Trust. Anthony Toatel versus Eric Surge. Kevin Thorne, John.
Oh, man. Talk about blast from the past.
Right? Kevin Thorne's going to be there taking on Tony Gunn with special guest referee Marcus Monroe. Then we've got a fatal four-way for the tag titles. The Rhodes Boys versus Super Z and Mike Kirkhoff versus the Only Bros versus the Sin City Outlaws.
Hoo-wee.
Then your boy Joey Avalon's going to take on He's Got Kids, Heath Slater.
Oh, man.
Serena Deeb is going to be there taking on Shotzi Blackheart.
Dude, that is a killer match.
Right. Serena Deeb is so underrated.
Oh,
like people.
Dude, exactly. You guys have no idea what this woman can do.
Yeah, if you haven't watched her, man, she's.
Oh my god,
there's a reason she coaches so many people. Yeah,
so good.
And then in the main event, a TLC match for the GLCW title: Cow Hero versus Drew Hernandez versus Backwoods Brown. Good God, lots of OVW representation, big
for
names.
Real.
That's gonna be one fucking hell of a show, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be Waukesha's gonna get lit, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Is it Waukesha? You know, it's weird, man. I always call it Waukesha.
Nah,
maybe I don't know.
Stop it, Bab. You're traumatizing.
That's right.
Me.
That's right. That East Coast shit. I gotta. Oh my God! Hold on. Let me pull this up here because I have to share my screen with John and the sound. so we can do the rest of this. All right. So on Saturday as well, John, Soar Wrestling Worldwide, they're having a show called Soarcade Civil War at the Sports Garden DFW in Coppell, Texas. Either way,
Yeah.
DFW means Dallas Fort Worth, so that gets you most of the way.
There you go.
Let me read the tagline here. Saturday, December 6th, we have the final Soar show of the 2025 year at the DFW Sports Garden when the OIWA and Soar Wrestling Worldwide present Soarcade Civil War. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. Ticket prices: general admission $20, couch $25, stage $30. The ticket link is on their web page, their YouTube page. Check out .squaresite, a bunch of stuff. Check out Soar Wrestling Worldwide's Facebook page, and especially the event that they've created for the event page they've created for this event to get that link for tickets. We've got some pretty cool matches coming up for this one. We've got Rick Blaine Swang's going to be there, John, performing his hit song Main Event. We don't get that too often at shows anymore.
Heck no.
Right? What else? We've got Mawabi and Papa Saint defending the OIWA International Tag Team titles against North Star. We've got Gabe XL taking on Alex Alexander for the Soar Texas title. And then we've got a match for the OIWA Universal title. Barrett Brown is going to take on Ajax. And I had some words from Ajax pulled up. Let's see if I can find them again.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. This championship is so rich in history. Because in the summer of 2025, I changed history. And when I won the OIWA Universal Championship, I went over to Mo. And after he congratulated me, I looked at him in his eyes and I told him I would take any and all challenges for this here championship. Which is why there's no longer a yellow strap on this championship. Which is why he has made the decision. He made the decision to drop the yellow straps. Because none of the OIWA champions are cowards. But let this be known to those that are new here and to those that are somehow forgotten. I'm the OIWA Universal Champion, which makes me the champion of all champions. But since we're talking about my championship, on December 6th, I go up against the number one contender, Barrett Brown. And I don't know about you, Barrett, but I'm excited for this match. Because I know for a fact, I'm going to level up. I don't know about you, though. Because I've done some thinking now, and looking back at the last time we stepped into this ring, you didn't bring the 50 caliber Barrett Brown. You didn't bring the man that was once deemed the king of Texas. No, I don't know what showed up at that bar. It looked like an old stray dog that showed up. An older brother that was feeling bad for his younger brother, making sure that he didn't hurt me, that you didn't hurt me, Barry. But I'm telling you right now, at Soarcade, I'm telling you, Barry, I need the king of Texas. I need 50 caliber Barrett Brown. Because I'm telling you right now, Barrett, I'm not just the cleanest to ever do it, but I'll do what needs to be done. And if you show up, the old stray dog, once again, it's going to be a live reenactment of Old Yeller.
Woo!
Dude, Ajax is not playing.
He came at the end with the Old Yeller reference. He's going to put your boy down.
Dude, he was pretty clear on what his intentions are, and they are not good.
No. But I'll tell you this, too. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. All I was going to say is I got to say, I love the background.
I was going to...
Who doesn't love a little Mo?
That's it. That's one of the two things I was about to say. It had nothing to do with the promo, which was awesome. But I love seeing Sir Mo in the background. That
Sure
tribute
mo.
is very cool. And the other thing, I got to represent Lauren here. I dig the shit out of that belt.
That belt is cool looking, right?
Right.
It's not just me. That thing is cool.
Yeah, that blue strap is nice.
Dude, Lauren has won me over with that, man. I know she's a big proponent of the colored straps. I'm all in on them, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we got here before I get too far. Oh, we've got Rico Cannon is going to take on Mr. Wobble at this show. We've got, we've got Black Tyria Jr. versus your boy, John, from a while ago. This is a callback to a few IWX Watch This is ago, but Ron Dog Evergreen.
That dude
John's
is crazy.
He's
right? Crazy. He crazy.
They're battling for the Bumps and Bruises PWA title, and we are lucky enough to hear from old Ron Dog.
Let's go, Ron Dog.
You know, I've been out with a neck injury for these past few weeks. All because of Black Tyria Jr.'s heinous attack on me before our last championship match, where he attacked me from behind before the bell even rang, bashed that title off of my skull, and dropped me on my neck, taking me out of action for the past few weeks. And even though I was not medically cleared to compete, I paid him a little visit in Paris, Texas. Not only costing him his non-title match, but attacking him from behind just to give him a little taste of his own medicine. And you know, revenge has been all that has been on my mind these past few weeks. And you know, Sorcade is right around the corner. And guess who just got medically cleared just a few days ago? Me. And what that means for you, Black Tyria Jr., is that it is going to be you and me one more time at Sorcade. Civil War, December 6th at the DFW Sports Garden. It will be Unchained Ron Dog Evergreen versus Black Tyria Jr. for that Bumps and Bruises PWA Championship one more time. And this time, I will not stay down. I will not give up. Because I will become champion once again. I will be Bumps and Bruises PWA champion once again. Because my name is Ron Dog Evergreen, and I am unchained, and nothing is going to hold me down.
Yes.
My boy.
Fucking love that.
Ron Dog is ready.
That kid can cut a pro, man. That kid has got, it's coming out of his soul, man. That's good stuff.
You can tell he feels it, man, and I love that. I love it.
Oh, my goodness gracious, man. So, let's see. We got two more matches here. Javante X. Williams taking on D'Anthony Price. And then in the main event, we've got Dante Smiley, the OIWA TV champ, taking on Daniel Alexandro, the sore heavyweight champ, in a non-title main event match. That's going to be wild. We've covered Dante Smiley a few times on here. But we haven't gotten too much of a look at Daniel Alexandro. However, we have some words from Daniel Alexandro. So let's hear what he has to say about this big match against Dante Smiley.
All eyes on me like I'm Pac. Clockwork. Oh, next Saturday, December 6th, it is Clockwork. Next Saturday, Sorcade Civil War. Dante Smiley, Daniel Alexandro in the main event, not for a championship. It is a grudge match. It's to prove who the man around here is, right? Right, many people are asking, why the hell does Daniel think he can beat Dante in the middle of the ring? Dante is not he is the greatest to ever step foot in here. Dante is one of the longest reigning champions of all time within this company. Hell, of all time in all promotions around the world. Dante, I will never dispute the legend. known as the Apex. I will never take that away from you. But the thing that separates us two is time. And last time you and I faced, it was the experience versus the less experienced. But this time, you don't have a lot of time anymore. Time is ticking for you, brother. You know time is on my side because I become more hungry. I become more wiser. I become smarter on how this game became funny. Right? I've learned with time that the game is funny because the game isn't supposed to be told. The game is supposed to be sold. And what I learned about the game is I don't have to play the game. I became the game because everything has followed. I kicked the door down of Soul Wrestling Worldwide. I put my feet up and I made everybody around me uncomfortable because they were like, why the hell does this kid think he can come in here and think he's the hot stuff? Why does this kid think he can take my spot because I've been here longer than him? Why does this kid think he deserves to be the Soul Worldwide Heavyweight Champion? And it's because I did the one thing everybody else around failed to do. That was disrupt. Yeah, and it takes a disruptor to know a disruptor. I stood out above the rest just as well as you did. And that's what makes us very similar. That's why we were always intertwined. That's why we were always butt heads, because I know I'm the disruptor around here. And I know I can beat you in the middle of the ring. I know that challenge is not impossible because that's what I do. Everything I do in life, I conquer. Everything I do, I set my mind on it, and I will do it. In December 6th, Swordcade Civil War, I will do the one thing that has yet to happen in this career right here, and that is beat the legend, beat Dante Smiley. Swordcade Civil War, get your popcorn ready, because what's understood don't gotta be explained.
God,
Oh,
dude, that was wild.
dude,
I remember him now. It's funny. I didn't remember. I remember he's done a promo on here before. I remember
that might be one of the best promos I've heard this year.
he didn't stutter for 3 full
Oh
minutes.
my gosh, dude, that was so good,
Wasn't it? And intense.
Oh,
like I can
man.
I can feel that guy in that character. Like he's just ready to snap at any moment. At any moment, you're going to push that dude over one more line, and he's going to go
Dude,
ape shit.
That promo told you exactly. You know it's not. It's a non-title match, right? What do we know now? At least for Daniel, this is about respect.
Mm-hmm.
I want my respect, and he's planning on going out there and trying to get it.
And like we said before, we're Dante Smiley guys.
Wow.
So to be that impressed, nervous for old Dante this weekend with that kind of energy coming at him, I know Dante can do it. That's going to be one. And look, we talk about it all the time, and sometimes I think we're a broken record, but we talk about talking up people into the building. Did that not just work?
Dude, that's worth admission right there. That's my goodness.
Yeah, you guys, if you're anywhere near Copel, Texas, get out there Saturday. Doors open 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. There's tickets still available as far as I know. Get out there, enjoy this show. It's going to be fantastic, no doubt.
Wow. Just wow.
Yes. I can't remember a show that we've done where we've put together a set of promos for one show that were collectively all that good.
Man.
So, big props to those three guys.
Absolutely.
Well, we got one more show on Sunday, John. Fab Wrestling. They're having a show called No Mercy in December at Cielo in Stone Park, Illinois. The tagline says, "Get ready for an unforgettable night of live pro wrestling. Experience the perfect combo of food, drinks, and hard-hitting wrestling action at No Mercy in December. Bring your friends, grab some food, and witness the best wrestlers in the region battle it out in the ring. Tickets are available on Eventbrite," which, by the way, I heard was down.
Really?
Yeah, today. So a lot of people are saying Eventbrite is down. So stay on top of that. If you guys need to contact Fab Wrestling or something's up with that Eventbrite, I could be wrong. Where you guys are in Stone Park, Illinois, Eventbrite might be doing just fine. I don't know, but I saw some other promotions mentioning it.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's like it says here, secure your seats early. The event is expected to sell out. They are promoting a family-friendly atmosphere, food and drinks on site, and limited seating, so arrive early. I've got 6 matches here, John. We've got
Okay.
Mason Perks is going to take on Nick Diamond. Alpha Danger is going to battle Latin Star. Leslie Michelle is going to take on Diami in a women's match. Have you gotten to see Diami yet?
No, but I'm telling you, the name
The
is
name's
starting
around,
to pop.
right? Yes.
It's starting to pop. I'm starting to hear it a lot.
Yes. Those we talked about before. I talked about my Matrix. Like,
Mhm.
you know, when you see a ripple in the Matrix like Milo Mira or LJ Cleary and they just show up and all of a sudden this is the same thing that's happening, at least with me with Diami. Like now all of a sudden I see her face and her name everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very interested. I guarantee you that women's match is going to be fantastic. Then, John, we've got Marco Modelo is going to be there taking on Crimson Beetle for the New Edge Pro title. And we've got some words from Marco Modelo.
All
Here
right.
There's nothing I love more than taking a nice walk through the woods. It's refreshing. Cleans out your system. But there is one problem that I have. Now on this leaf is a crimson beetle, an invasive species in my homeland. You know what I do with crimson beetles? I get rid of them. You see, Modelo in Italian means model. Not only does it mean that I'm handsome, and I'm a model citizen, a model athlete, but most importantly, a model champion. Chicago, Stone Park, Illinois, December 7th. I feel like putting my model on display. Crimson Beetle, the old country where I come from, you remind me of the cowards and the mafiosi, the type of people that would hide behind masks and shield their identity from the consequences that they had coming. Mr. Beetle, Signore, comprende per sempre. I am coming to defend my Grand Championship, the New Edge Grand Championship, and making sure that I leave a model champion. Viva la rivoluzione per sempre, Marco Modelo.
I dig that dude's vibe, man. I dig the whole vibe of the whole thing.
Dude, it's unique, right? It's something we haven't had in quite a while. Dude, we got the whole the feel of the family, you know? I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep. Let's see. What else? What is this we got here? It looks like we got also on this show, we've got Classic Alpha taking on Joe Blues. And we've got some words here from Classic Alpha.
Fab wrestling fans, what is going on? My name is Classic Alpha, and I am here to save professional wrestling. And I've been trying to save professional wrestling for 13 years. And December 7th, No Mercy in December, Stone Park, Illinois, I will be saving it as I face an adversary in Joey Blues. Joey Blues, we have slight history with each other. Trust me, I'm just saying. And I would love to lock it up with you one more time to show you that victory for Classic Alpha is imminent. See, my mission is to save professional wrestling because it has been a damsel in distress ever since it's been online, ever since it's been everywhere. Everyone thinks that they can wear tights and wear boots and think they can call themselves a wrestler. Now, Joey, I don't consider you that. I actually consider you a professional wrestler. So not only will we have match of the night, we will have statement of the night. See you guys December 7th in Stone Park. No Mercy will be in December.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, man. Just classic promo, man. Quick to the point and just calling you out. Let's do it.
He's
Come
here
on,
to
Joey
save
Blue.
pro wrestling.
Dude. Listen, he's not all that wrong, right?
Nope.
I mean, they could use a little saving.
He's 100% right, man. I got 2 more matches and 2 more promos here for you, John. We've got for the NWC middleweight title, Manny Cortez is going to versus Golden Dragon versus Kenny Nine in a triple threat match.
Nice.
And then we've got Kid Lat is going to take on Crux, and I just happen to have some words from both of these folks.
Oh, I like it when I get the rebuttals too.
Yes, and I'm going to start with Kid Lat.
Sir, there's somebody after you, and I'm trying to save you. Sir, I'm just for your own good. I'm trying to save you, and there's somebody after you. Sir, there's somebody after you. I'm trying to save you. Crux, you know, I try and not take anything disrespectfully or personally, anything like that, but in your message for what's supposed to be for our match, all you could talk about was the man in yellow. The man in yellow. You're not facing the man in yellow, you're facing me. Okay? So I did what I do best. I did my research and I found the man in yellow. And I decided to save him before you could get your hands on him. And now, he's not a distraction anymore. You're alright, you're safe. He's not a distraction anymore. So now, on December 7th, for No Mercy in December, it's the Ragnarocker and the Boy Wonder. And that's that. I'll see you there. Come on, you're good. You're good. Here, I'm saving you. This is for your own good. This is for the best. I'm saving you.
Dude, that was so good. That's awesome.
That's cool, sir. I'm saving you, sir.
Dude, that was what we love about indie wrestling.
Yes.
Right? That's never going to get any. It's never going to get any right. And you just said it, dude. Creativity. The big shows is where creativity goes to die right now, right?
Yeah.
So
oh God, yes.
This is what we absolutely love about it. It's throw it against the wall. Some's going to work, some's not. That was awesome.
Yeah.
The man in yellow. It's okay, sir. I'm here to save you.
Yeah, it's a good point. Like
sir,
you said.
Sir, I'm here to save you.
And we don't need to get all into this discussion while we're trying to preview this show. But you're right. On the big level, things are prepared for large audiences.
Yes.
They're homogenized and sanded down.
Yes.
And these guys, we get to see them do their vision the way they want to do it.
Yes.
And I love it. Absolutely love it. You're right. We got one more here, John. We got to hear the rebuttal.
Ooh.
And I know you're looking at the screen, so you know Crux looks like a wild individual.
It looks like I'm going to enjoy this. That's what it looks like.
Me too. Let's hear from Crux.
Hello, pro wrestling fans, Ragnarockers. And unfortunate news has come upon you. Now, usually, there's a much shorter man in yellow that gives you the news, but I'm here to address a few things. There was a little Jiminy Cricket that decided to run their mouth, and the show where I was going to take on the Headbutt King is no longer. We have moved it to December 7th. And as I just mentioned, that shorter yellow man, lately I've been feeling a little super villainy. So we're gonna see if Kid Lat can take on Crux in a squared circle one-on-one and see who prevails. Good or better.
Dude, that's
Dude, that is one of the most unnerving looking performers I've seen in a while.
yes.
Like that, I had a reaction in my skin to that guy.
Yeah. Very House of a Thousand Corpses. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. Yes. Just very Hollywood, very B movie, very indie wrestling. I mean, that dude, you can't get any more disparate looks, right? You got the superhero clean cut kid, and you got the B movie horror guy, and those are the differences that I love in matches, right? When they are so far removed from each other.
Yes, total opposites.
It's clashes of culture, clashes of thought, clashes of style. Just it's so good. It leaves so much to your imagination because you build it up in your head before it even happens, and then when it does, it's just this release. Dude, that match is gonna be so much fun.
Oh, it absolutely is. And I apologize. I think I said Kid Light, apparently. I apologize. We're learning new wrestlers all the time. I apologize to Kid Light. But you're right. Kid Light is looking for the man in yellow. Crux has sent him off looking for the man in yellow. Kids out here rescuing people that don't want to be rescued. This shit is great. And I'll say this. Go ahead.
Lux is telling you. I'm feeling particularly super villainy.
Yeah, that's a direct.
Hey.
That's basically a threat.
And he looks particularly super villainy.
That makeup is great.
I am, dude. The beard. That is, dude.
Hey, we got the beards. Maybe we could pull that off. We should go. Maybe we should go face paint one day.
Man, maybe that's how we show up at our next our next live podcast. Maybe go Cricket Wireless Green. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Hey, absolutely. Listen, hey, we haven't done a live podcast since September, so I'm kind of getting an itch again.
Hey, man, we're here.
I'm ready to take another trip. Well, hey, listen. First, let me say this. We're the positive podcast. We joke about ourselves all the time, right? So we do praise guys a lot. But I'm going to say this. Have we done a show where all of the promos were great? Like, all of those were fantastic. Like, there was not one like weak promo in that bunch.
There absolutely was not a weak promo, and I'm throwing it right out now that Daniel is my winner. That dude, I felt every word of that. Like I felt it as a man. That talked me into 15 buildings.
Agreed. But I will say this. To even the score here and defend my guy Dante, I got Dante Smiley still in that match. And it's going to be that's going to be the banger of the weekend, as the kids seem to say, or don't. I don't know what they say. But again, let me make sure I read this off again. That's Fab Wrestling, guys. That's Sunday, December 7th, this Sunday at Cielo in Stone Park, Illinois. Tickets are on Eventbrite. There should be some still available. I don't know how long they're going to last, so get them soon, guys. Some really great shows coming up this weekend, and we hope you'll get out and see some of them. Spend your money on what seem to be very good products being presented this weekend, right?
Absolutely. Always good time. Always a good time to go to a wrestling show.
No doubt, man. Well, we said we were going to run a short show, and here we are. We're running an hour and a half, and we're still throwing this Lucha Underground episode here at the end. So everybody, thank you for tuning in this week. I thought it was going to be a very short podcast, but I think we've done all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to still throw in the bonus of the Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 3. So, John, you got anything else before I toss it to Lucha Underground?
No, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much just for taking your time to listen to what two goobers like us have to say. Again, thank you very much for taking your time to read through Bob's lists. Again,
no one read all those lists.
And seriously, it is an absolute love letter to you guys, and thank you for all you're doing. We are having a blast, and we're glad you're sticking around with us. So thank you.
Yeah, and more to come in 2026. But for now, Lucha Underground. Thanks, guys.
Lucha.
He doesn't
Lucha.
stop. Welcome to the Underground Lucha Experience with Bob and John. I am Bob. Welcome back, everybody. John.
Lucha. What's going on, everybody?
I think this is going to be a theme. All right, man. So we just watched episodes 1 and 2. We saw some of the same players in these first 2 episodes, right? So we saw Johnny Mundo in both episodes. We saw Mil Muertes in both episodes, and we saw the appearance of the Crew, and they took on Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma this week, or last episode. But this time it looks like we got some new players coming up here, John. We got Masquerita Sagrada taking on a Mariacho Loco. We got Mil Muertes taking on Ricky Mandel, and a triple threat in the main event: Phoenix versus Drago versus Pentagon Jr.
Oh, you have no idea the the enjoyment you are getting ready to have, my friend. Listen. I mean, again, we know I make a mess for the Lucha Underground. Yes, I do, and we'll leave it at that.
No, it's good, man. It's good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this, and maybe at some point we'll actually be able to set this aside as a standalone podcast. But baby steps, right?
Exactly, man. We're growing. We're building.
For right now, anyone who is following along with us on the archive.org, you can search Lucha Underground. It should come up season 1. We are looking at season 1, episode 3, Cross the Border. John, you got it up?
I have it up. I'm ready to hit play when you are, buddy.
Let's do it, guys. 1, 2, 3, play.
All right.
I'm going to say this every episode for a while, probably, but the intro to this is so cinematic. The intro to Lucha Underground is unlike anything else. All right, so we're watching Chavo's journey from the last 2 episodes.
Right, we're doing our recap, our Chavo recap. There's Dario Cueto. He's kind of our big bad, right?
Yes.
Blue Demon. Oh, getting a little lick of death.
WWE callback.
There you go.
I always liked her.
There's our boy,
Johnny Mundo. I told you Dario Cueto liked one of our posts, right, on Instagram?
You did.
I think I'm going to play that. I'm going to run that up the flagpole as many times as they'll let me.
Absolutely.
Here's your guy, Prince Puma, sorry.
This is back in the nobody knew.
Right.
Who knew?
And you were right. You were talking about Conan and the way they sort of set Puma up with Conan to be the mouthpiece.
Right.
I wish he had more mouthpieces for longer, especially in WWE.
Yeah, he never quite developed the mic skills that I really hoped he would. Let's be honest. If you're doing any wrestling game and you're building a character, you set everything to 100, right? Of course you do, like any dumb kid. But that means you just pretty much built Ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is absolutely freaking phenomenal. That's just the one spot that he's had to work on the hardest. He's gotten much, much better. Don't get me wrong. But man, this was just the perfect way to protect the guy. You know what I mean? Lucha kind of gave me some real vibes of like old ECW, like just in that Heyman could take guys that had their obvious limitations and book around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Book them to look like superstars. And how many superstars did he take off the scrap heap? Guys off the scrap heap that he turned into superstars that left and went somewhere else and just kind of floundered. Kind of reminds me of how those great Patriots teams, right?
Yes.
That had all these players and won everything, and all these guys, you get that one big name, would have that one big season, and go for the money, and you just don't fit. It's more about system than the player, right?
Yep.
You get the right player for the system, and Lucha was able to do that, and Heyman was able to do that. Patriots were able to do that. All great organizations in their own right, different outlets, but yeah, just phenomenal booking.
Yes, agreed. And here we are talking. We got Conan here setting up this next episode in Dario's office. And I heard him talking about Pentagon. So,
yeah, this is where I fell in love with our boy Pentagon.
Dude, this
was my introduction to Pentagon and Phoenix.
It's gonna be one hell of an introduction. Now, I know I watched this episode a long time ago, but I'm not watching these in advance of what we're doing, man. We're just watching and talking.
But I am not. I have watched these years and years ago. I've seen them all. And years ago, so I'm reacquainting myself. I'm not pre-watching, but man, look how much. Just third episode in now, Bob. Look how much hotter the crowd is. How much bigger it is than the first episode, the first and second episode.
That's a great point.
And here by the end of this season, it is a madhouse.
We say this all the time, but the venue is unmatchable.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Oh, okay. Dario's got something to say.
I mean, look, the crowd, look at, they hate him. They hate Dario. This guy was able to get so much heat up just with his face, just his facials, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great heel. He's a great heel power figure.
Yes. He listen, they're yelling at him. He's like, "Thank you, thank you."
Oh shit!
Oh,
There's gonna be some lucha tonight. And this is gonna land on nobody except
oh,
us.
absolutely.
But when he starts going, oh, lucha, 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 he reminds me of Rich.
Who's that? Jordan.
Mariachi Loco.
Not Mariachi Loco. I think that's Grande Americano. That's who I think that is.
That's it. It's gotta be.
I mean, look, you got Stryker over there with Vampiro. I mean, come on, man. He's crazy in this ring. He discovered him in his favorite Mexican restaurant.
It's like you said, man. And I don't mean to disparage this person.
Right.
But a heel authority figure has got to have some level of some charisma or something. And if you juxtapose Dario Cueto right now with Dixie Carter, I think you see what I mean. Like, he's built to do this.
Oh, yeah. Let's be honest, man. Dixie was never comfortable being in front of the camera.
No. And she was a terrible heel.
Terrible
Because I hear
heel.
she was so nice backstage to the people that,
Exactly. And I heard all the same thing. She was great to work for. Everybody loved her. And I really think she got pushed into, Dixie got pushed into something out of necessity, and just never, I don't think, was ever really comfortable. It's not that she was bad at it. She just was, you could tell she wasn't comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Dario is nothing if not, he's let's be honest, he's an actor, right? And he just eats this shit up. He is in the role of a lifetime, and he is so hammy. It's so telenovela. It is just amazing.
And look who we got.
Mascarita Sagrada, man. Come on.
Dude, if you don't know about Mascarita Sagrada, if you don't love Mascarita Sagrada, the problem is with you.
Yeah. You don't get what we're doing here.
Yeah, let's see. We're at 738, 739. Did we see Mascarita Sagrada when we went to MLW that time? I thought we did.
I believe we did.
I know we saw Microman, but I thought Mascarita Sagrada was there too.
I'm pretty sure he was in there because he got a big pop, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, of course. Look at him laughing.
Come on, Mariachi. Don't do this. You're setting yourself up for failure, man.
No, you don't know this. No, you don't understand what's up. Mascarita Sagrada with his hand on his head like Superman. Oh, we're going to test his strength. Oh, come on.
He doesn't want any of that. Mariachi, you don't want this.
Oh, boo. You got to pull the Hornswoggle when he does that. Hornswoggle would try to jump up and grab the hands, and when he realized he couldn't make it, he'd kick him in the shins.
Oh,
look at that. That's what you got, boys.
That's right.
He got him to come down and shake his hands.
Whoop. Let around the world we go.
Whoa. Look at him sell, man. Mariachi,
dude, he is just. It was like he was doing a moonwalk going over.
Cazadora swing, arm drag. Good God. The fluidity of Lucha is just,
dude. I'd have to look into it. If Mascarita's not one of the best little men,
yeah, he definitely is.
He's got to be at least top 3. And I'd have a hard time. Man, I'd really have to go back and look to find who I might put above him. Oh, listen, we all know Mariachi Loco is getting ready to get set up for the take the L. Look at that, dude! It is so quick though. He just does the roll up.
Oh,
and then you hate Mariachi even more for you're like, come on, man, you don't kick a little guy. Just tossed him by the mask.
Boo! You're right. The fans are buying in a little bit more, a little bit more.
Right. I'm telling you, man, this crowd gets hype. And look at these. Look how the kids are just so excited. The adults are excited. I mean, it's just, and this place just gets more and more full, more and more rowdy as the seasons go on, man.
We need to do a Lucha show live. We need to go to a Lucha show live. One of these Lucha indies, Galley Lucha, or like out in Colorado, out where Lola is. They've got Lucha Libre and Laughs, and Shotzi Blackheart's their champion right now. That would be fun.
No, shoot.
We just need to get out to Colorado, man. It's one of those areas we don't see as much.
Oh, come on, man. You can't do that to a legend.
That's it.
Look, even if you are from the local Mexican restaurant, you can't do that. He's in a hurry, man. He's got to get back for his shift. Oh, like Vampiro said, or Stryker said, so disrespectful, man. That's a legend there you're trying to pin with one foot.
Yeah, exactly. You think he's not just because he's small doesn't mean he's not a lion.
That's right. Well, a cub at least.
Yeah, right.
It's a young Simba. He's a young Simba.
The hip gyrating is great.
Dude, I'd have to look up who actually was under the mask for that. When he just did that hip gyrate, did it look like old Johnny Curtis to you?
It did. Now I'll tell you, because I got Cage Match up pulling this up just to make sure. It doesn't have him listed as anybody else.
Okay.
It's got him listed as Keeping It Loco, Mariachi Loco, Saltador, and El Siniestro de la Muerte.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. He's like, he's Roman Reigns with the guillotine. Hey, pinned him.
Look at that. Get out of here, you jabroni.
Gyrate those hips now, mother.
Yep. Going back and make some chips and salsa. Uh-oh. You see who it is.
Is it Chavo? Oh,
it's
shit,
Chavo.
It is.
Oh!
Yeah, that's it.
Chavo just gave him a big boot. Oh, that was stiff. This is the Chavo I always loved, man.
Yes.
Nasty, just angry Chavo.
Yep. You know what I love? Mine ties into that, but I'm a big fan of the riding horse Chavo, man, in WCW, man. Like, little crazy Chavo, but that led into heel Chavo. So he was being nice, but he was also crazy because he was turning.
Right.
But you're right. When he does this, he's so good at it.
Dude, he is just, he's always right. This Chavo just had the unfortunate timing of just being Eddie's shadow everywhere, right? And dude, let's be honest. He was one of the really great Mexican wrestlers of his time.
No doubt.
He just happened to come up just at the same time as an all-time great.
Right. And you know what? And there are a lot of things that Chavo does better than Eddie did.
Because
he didn't have the natural ability to just get in the ring and do as much as Eddie did. Chavo had to work for a lot of things. So he had to make Kerwin White into something. He had to make the Rocking Horse into something. He had to make, then all of that gave Chavo these skills that make him just, here he is with Vampiro.
Yep.
Is this the why did you turn heel on everybody interview?
Yeah, of course it is.
Why, Chavo? Why? He's right, man. The Guerreros are.
Oh, dude, again, that's a family I kind of wish, there were a little more guys active. And then you could start throwing these, who the real families are, and you do your whole family war. You know what I mean? You get the
Yeah.
roads going. You get I mean, listen, there's 9 million Samoans, so you're not going to
I
do
was
it.
about to say,
But
every time I love Cody Rhodes and I love his lineage, but every time I hear that at the beginning of that theme song, first thing I think is, yeah, you're right. There is more than one royal family. There's the Anawais, there's the Guerreros. Like your family is
right, it's
maybe top 10.
you and Dustin.
Right, which is awesome.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
you ain't the Guerreros.
No. And you're definitely not the Anawai family either. So, but
He says his daddy passed his mask on to him. Like,
dude,
that's what a lawyer sounded like yesterday in my trial. But yeah. But she didn't do the. But she didn't. Stop making excuses, dude.
listen, these interviews that they do throughout the seasons of Lucha, these seem. I mean, they are so close to shoot interviews. It gives me the tingles, the happy tingles, man. It is so good.
You're right. It's a telenovela.
Uh-huh. Oh, exactly.
Yeah, Violent Chavo. I am here. I will get up in the morning just for Violent Chavo.
Yep.
And in the dark match before this,
Mhm.
King Cuerno, or as we now know him, Santos Escobar,
That's right.
defeated Magnificent Martin, or Martin Casillas.
Yep. Oh,
By
Marty
count out.
and Marty, I believe in here becomes Marty the Moth. And dude, he is unhinged too. Oh, it becomes so good. It's so good.
Vampiro says you
Vampira's
got some
man,
issues.
you got some issues. Come on, man. How do you not love this?
Here we go. Heading into another match.
We got a little cutscene going, a little traffic. What's going on in Los Angeles? Ooh, the streets of Boyle Heights. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good, Bob.
Oh, right, more Chavo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, back to Conan.
Oh, these fellows know each other. There's some history.
A little bit. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Someone is coming for Chavo.
Yes, sir. But dude, look how cinematic this is, right? And this is where I think, I don't know, I haven't researched it enough, but this is where I really think that at least being affiliated with Robert Rodriguez, right? The film,
Yeah.
we know everybody loves Robert Rodriguez, right? Oh,
Uh-oh.
ooh, that is Muertes is a boy.
God.
Oh,
There she is. Katrina. Mil Muertes is woo. All right, we're gonna lick Chavo. That works.
listen, I just hope she as much lick of death as this young lady passes around on this show. I hope she's got her shots, man. Lucha.
There's little John. Oh no,
Oh,
sorry.
dude, I love the Aztec circle in the ring. I mean, come on, man.
Ricky Mandel.
Ricky Mandel. Like I said, man, the names that you are going to see in here, Bob, are going to blow your mind. Oh, poor Ricky.
Yeah. Mill is gonna kill you.
No kidding.
I feel bad. I do. I honestly feel bad, John, because ever since I read it, all I can think about is Phoenix and Drago and Pentagon Jr. Like I'm so excited for this match, I can't even
Dude, and
sit still.
Drago, that mask is the first time I saw it. Oh,
Yeah. Uh-huh. That I do remember. Oh, what is this?
we're getting a backstory for Mill.
Damn.
A 7-year-old child alone in the darkness for days, thinking death was coming. But he didn't feel fear.
Whoa.
He felt comfort.
This is a whole new spin. Like you said, the cinematic, the storytelling.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this was it was revolutionary.
Boldness and death were where it belonged.
There's got to be production cost issues with this.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I think you probably had, Robert Rodriguez and it had backers and, funneled cash to it. Because remember, this was on El Rey Network. This was Robert Rodriguez's backed network.
Right. Well, that helped.
Dude, just that's right, Chet. Look at, he is a monster.
He's just thick.
Dude, I remember I'm trying to remember where the first time I saw him would have been without the mask. It would have been as Judas Messias.
Yeah, TNA maybe.
It was either TNA or remember, was it Wrestle Society X? Was that on MTV?
That was the one. I never watched that though, but yeah,
I never really watched it in earnest, but I remember seeing bits and pieces and Judas Messias was like the big bad, right? He was the Undertaker guy, right? He was the big guy. And just remember thinking, holy shit, this guy is a monster. Yeah. Oh. Ricky Mandel, a name we all know and love.
And will soon be flattened.
Oh. Ricky's getting fed to the wolves here.
Yep. Here it is. You got it. Wrestling Society X.
Yeah.
Ricky Banderas.
That's what it was. Judas Messias must have been when he went over to WCW.
Could be. Yeah.
Because he was there for a minute, not long, and it didn't do much. Just couldn't quite break that roster at the time, man.
Uh-huh. Been around a long time.
Yeah, he is not and he's still, didn't we just see him in something not too long ago?
We did. Maybe at the AAA stuff?
It may have been.
When WWE bought it out.
So, he is, like you said, he's not a spring chicken at this point.
Yeah, I don't think he's got his mask anymore. I think he's Macias again.
Is he? Okay.
Good God. At least just.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Everybody, if you're not watching this, just these chops are just hellacious.
Man, it's like he's chopping through him.
Oh.
He's just dragging this kid around the ring like a rag doll. Like he's not even getting any chance to.
Oh.
Jesus, another one.
And for no other reason than to just sow the seeds of violence. Oh. And again,
yeah,
Cable TV, man. We can be a little blue.
That's right.
Vampiro enjoying Katarina's work. There you go. Well,
All
I
right,
mean,
here we go, Ricky. Get some offense in.
that was a nice drop kick. But oh, look at his chest, man. Oh my lord. Okay, go Ricky. Ricky's definitely a high flyer, man. And now he's a
That's a
low
problem.
faller.
Jeez. She's just standing on the
She is
apron.
just
She's
on the
not even
ring.
like, she's like, this is going to be over soon. I'm just going to get situated here.
She's over there like she wants the hot tag, man. Oh.
It sounded like Vampiro wanted to give her the hot tag, but that may be different.
Vampiro with just or Vampiro. You got me going. Muertes with just a nasty flatliner. Oh.
That kid's just dead. He's just laid out dead. Little insult to injury.
Again, I hope she's got her shots, man. Maybe that's what happened to maybe COVID. This is where COVID started.
You heard it here. The rumor started here. Katrina started COVID.
Okay, we got a cut. We're back in the back again. Looks like the crew standing outside of Cueto's office.
Oh, shit. That means your guy's coming.
Oh, dude, look at dude. Johnny is just jacked. Just jacked. Ooh. Johnny gives him the password. Uh-oh. What you got, Dario? Ooh. I mean, even some of these cut fight scenes look like movie fight scenes, right?
They do. And then Dario's in his office reading papers, and he's interrupted by he's startled by the noise, like all these little details.
Yep.
Oh, now they're into his office. Johnny Mundo says tranquilo.
That's right. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Johnny calling out Big Rick, formerly known as, give it to him, Bob.
Ezekiel Jackson.
Ezekiel Jackson.
That's a big man.
Yes, he is.
I wonder if they ever collided in WWE, that first run for him.
I don't know. Something to look up, man.
You know that's what I do. That's what I'm doing.
That is what you do. I know you're on it. I can hear the clickety click 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 click.
No.
Wow, Johnny calling out Big Rick. Whew. Dario contemplating.
Let's see. Johnny Curtis.
All right. Who we got coming in now? Okay, we got our street scenes, our street cuts. Dario Cueto properties. Oh, Big Rick doing some collecting, I think. Oh, Big Rick don't work for free, Bob.
No. Pay that man.
He wants 2 stacks.
No, but I got lots of matches between Ezekiel Jackson and Johnny Curtis.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have thought they overlapped.
Yep. Last one in NXT in 2012.
Wow.
Couple on SmackDown. Oh, they were SmackDown house shows, but still.
Yeah, still, I would not have put the time frames together for Curtis and Jackson to have to been in there, been in the company at the same time.
Yeah, it looks like late 11 to early 12 is when they crossed paths.
I always forget how long ago Curtis started. You know what I mean?
Yes. And now he's retiring.
I know. Who we got here, Bob? Somebody coming in on a bike.
Uh-huh. The suspense.
I know.
His name is Prince Puma.
Oh.
But see, again, here it's like we were talking about earlier. Who do we got given the voiceover?
Right.
You got Conan,
the man who understands everything about this product.
Exactly. Conan, one of the great minds at least of our generation, right? I don't think he ever really got the opportunity and the spots to really do the promotions and everything as much as he maybe wanted to. But I think he could have done something really, really big had he gotten the right opportunities.
Yeah, agreed. See, and again, here's Conan talking him up, building the character for him. Puma ain't said shit with a mouthful.
Nope. Sat there, taped his vignettes, and looked buff as hell. That's what I need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at him. I mean, he is absolutely ripped.
I think absolutely is probably the best way to put that.
Yeah,
That's
you're right
an
about that.
8-pack. Jesus. Lucha.
See, Bob's getting into it now, everybody. You can't help it.
The main event of the
here
evening.
You go, Bob.
I'm so excited for this. Are we introducing them as brothers? Pentagon and Phoenix?
I do not believe so. Look at this, dude.
I love that mask so much.
Drago is, love it.
And that's another thing about this show that really, like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch much of it. I only got to watch most of season 1 when it was on Netflix years ago.
But
I remember the
look at what he does with
colors.
this tongue. Do you see the tongue?
I love that tongue.
Dude, just the visual of
and it's funny, and I don't want to take away from before he even gets to the ring, but for years I've been hearing people say Ray Phoenix is the real star of those two. Ray Phoenix is the guy that's going to pop out. Ray Phoenix is the guy that's going to be the international superstar, and no one has convinced me yet that Pentagon is not miles ahead of Ray Phoenix.
You know what it is for me, Bob? Phoenix is physically more gifted. He can do more, right? And is absolutely spectacular. But Penta has the character figured out.
Yep.
Right? And that comes through specifically this. This show becomes a vehicle for Penta eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It just Phoenix is a great, and he definitely comes into his own in it and has an arc, but this becomes the Penta show. And like I said, it builds, and listen, it doesn't do that unless the crowd takes to it, right?
Agreed.
And again, you have which one is a better, which one are you more amazed watching do the moves? It's Phoenix all day long. But which one are you invested in watching because you're invested in the character? It's Penta.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've always, and this is very reductive, I know that. But I've always thought of Ray Phoenix as a less charismatic Rey Mysterio. Like, amazing to watch, like, visually.
Oh, he may be,
but he doesn't have the charisma or the character work to even get as far as Ray did.
He may have the best moveset of any luchador I've ever seen, absolutely ever seen. But by the same turn, Penta may have one of the most unique lucha characters that I've ever seen.
Agreed.
And it's just crazy that they're brothers, man.
It is. Damn, we're going right to it,
dude. That's one thing Lucha does not do, and that part of that was that by design, right? Because you knew you had 45 minutes, you had an hour time slot to kill, and so there was no time for the lay and pray, right? There wasn't any slow down, there wasn't any holds, and that's not the Lucha way anyway.
Whoa!
But these matches just they kicked in. They were short, they were to the point, and they were badass.
Yep. And now that we're doing, I compared it in one of the earlier episodes. I compared it to what we see with Women of Wrestling now.
Mm-hmm.
The way those episodes are set up, 45 minutes, 3 matches usually, some stuff in between, great production value, great visual, and a great aesthetic. and they remind me a lot of each other. And now that we're doing the podcast, it really drives home how much a 45-minute show like this is so perfect.
Yeah.
When I want to sit down and watch wrestling, if I get home from work and I've had a long day and I want to watch wrestling, sometimes I don't want to start a 3-hour show from the weekend on IWTV.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to watch wrestling for 45 minutes, and a show like this can do that.
Oh yeah. I call it getting my fix, right?
Right.
You know, do I want to? You know, this is my McDonald's of my fast food of wrestling. This is my quick fix. This isn't if I want to. You know, I'll get my 3-hour show in. Don't you guys worry about that. But that's my. You know, I have my big sit down dinner. You know, this is I just want something to snack on, and this is perfect, digestible, easy to consume, easy to follow. I mean, there we go, Sarah Romero.
That John's going to get his 3-hour show in because next week's Watch This is going to be a 2-day festival. So we got 6 hours, John. You can easily handle it. You got nothing else going on.
No problem. ChatGPT, write me up a description. Give me a synopsis.
Boo!
There we go. I mean,
Here it is. This is what you're talking about.
And you'll see. He, you know, I don't know how long Ray had been going at this point, but by the time he gets, you know, a few more years in, he is so much more fluid, so much better. By the time he gets to AEW, it's ridiculous. And
right.
You know where he's at now is just, dude. It is. I mean, look at that.
Wow.
Did you see that?
That is incredible.
Have you ever seen anything? Because I'll tell you what, at the time that this was going on, I didn't know a whole lot about Lucha. And this is my first like real Lucha introduction, and this was just this got me watching AAA. This got me watching just all kinds of stupid stuff. Just not stupid stuff, but you know what I mean. Just all the craziness that I could find.
Right.
I
believe it. This is incredible. This
got me back into wrestling. Oh, that driver just so bad.
And I know we've talked about. I do not want to shortchange Drago because he's doing his participation in this match is incredible too. Look at that cutter, damn back handspring cutter.
And you'll see Stryker and Vampiro. They mark out in these matches. It's so cool where they're just like, they just get so excited.
See, it's the thing that Pat McAfee has given us that we didn't remember that we needed.
Yes.
I want somebody who wants to jump on the desk.
I want a fan.
Yes.
I want them to. I don't. You know, I want them to enjoy what they're watching, and you know, when it's unbelievable, show me that it's unbelievable. I see it's unbelievable. I want you to believe it's unbelievable.
Yeah, agreed. I probably take some heat from this. I might take some heat from this with you, actually. But I was watching WrestleMania 2 recently as part of that rewatch. And that was the year they had all those celebrity commentators, Susan St. James and, actually doing commentary during matches. And it's so awkward. And their timing is so terrible because they're not part of a commentary team.
Right.
But they're reacting in the moment like human people would.
Right.
And I think it added something. A lot of people think it's terrible and they never did it again. But I think it adds a human element to the commentary that just someone on there who's like, oh my gosh, is.
I think there's absolutely.
Look at that.
That was somebody that didn't share his G.I. Joes with his little brother. That's what that was right there. I may have done that to one of my little brothers. I don't know.
Fucking backstabber.
But no, I'm with you. I do like it, and I think there's room for that. A little more spontaneity, a little more reality to it instead of everything being so produced. I think there's room for that. Now we just saw Phoenix in the background just walking up the steps of the temple, so he might have decided he's done. He took that backstabber and he's had enough. Oh,
unless he wants to come off that balcony. He can come off that balcony if he wants.
Dude, this is Penta telling you. Oh,
like, run and start. That walk that everybody imitates now.
And this, if you notice about Penta in this, Penta's a little thicker in this than he is now.
Yeah.
Which I think serves him well.
Uh-huh.
He looks good. He's a little more intimidating to me at this size.
And
Oh,
to me, and to me, the fact that he's thicker,
Up,
he is coming off the
Bob.
balcony. I called it.
Oh, you
shit.
called that one.
Oh shit! I was kidding. Come on, man. I got a point to make about Pentagon in a second, but this is awesome.
Oh,
Off the balcony, takes them both out. Yes,
that was right off the top of Dario's office, man.
I was gonna say about Pentagon though, his size I think is why you put the TNA World Title on him and not someone like Phoenix too. You know, like that's why.
Absolutely.
That's why Pentagon gets chances at the World Title because he passes the airport test more than Ray Phoenix does.
I agree.
I mean, not just the masks, but this.
That too.
I mean, if they're walking through the airport with the masks, that's going to get some attention because they're either basement-dwelling wrestling fans or they're actual wrestlers. It's one or the other.
Oh, Drago.
What's this setting up?
Oh,
Yeah, package. But Ray's going to get involved in it? Nope.
Oh.
Package down.
Oh,
Flip him over. There it is. Chancery. Oh!
That was nasty.
Sit out like Tombstone or some shit.
Yep.
Look at the way he's hot. Wow. Like a Frankensteiner.
I don't know.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. All right. I definitely didn't remember that one.
Wow. Hey, but there was none of these three guys you could say dominated this match for a long period where you were like, oh,
no,
I thought so-and-so was going to win. No, they all. Wow, that was a fantastic main event. That's the best one so far.
Oh, dude, these guys can just do moves that your brain doesn't understand what it just saw.
Yeah, 100%. And next week, John, not only do we get Johnny Mundo, or next episode, not only do we get Johnny Mundo and Big Rick, we get Phoenix and Pentagon one-on-one.
Dude, and what better pair can you get? And again, you got to remember when this came out, nobody knew these guys,
right?
At least not American audiences, right? And at this point in time when this came out, I mean, Drago would have been the biggest name of the three, like internationally. Is this our ending cutscene here?
Looks like it.
Oh, we got Dario.
What are we setting up?
In a jail cell? Oh. Okay, Dario.
So ominous.
Oh, I hear some heavy breathing though. And remember, Dario's been carrying around all this whole episode this big key around his neck. So is it a key to the cell?
Interesting. So many layers.
Oh, dude. You see, United Artists Media. I mean, it is just Rodriguez International Pictures. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, well, that was a blast, John. That was so much fun.
Oh, dude, thank you for indulging me, my friend.
I'm not indulging you anymore at this point. This is
as
much my project as it is yours because I'm just loving the shit out of it. It's so different than what we do normally too. With the indie podcast, it's a completely different setup, and so it's refreshing. But it's cool to see now. I think we're doing it at a great time because it's basically a decade later.
Right.
And now we're able to look back on all of this stuff, which
absolutely look back on all this stuff and how listen, as we go through this, Bob, it really is going to become and we'll talk about it, to anybody that's listening and to ourselves. It really becomes a who's who of wrestling today, like all the big shows. Like the names that we're going to see are ridiculous and the legends that pop through this it's hard to even explain, what this was, how they got these guys. I know, later on, you and I have talked about it a little. There was some issues with some contracts and things like that. that may have led to the downfall and kind of, hey, we've gotten real popular. Same thing, right? Success breeds, greed. Greed leads to the downfall. I mean, hello, WTW.
Oh, geez. Don't get me started, man.
But yeah, it's this. This is going to be again. This is my passion project with what we're doing, and I really do credit Lucha Underground for bringing me back into the fold of wrestling because I had been out for well over a decade. You and I both talked. We went out a little bit different times. We came back at different times. We came back for different reasons. But this show here, this is my reason. This was just a curiosity. Hey, yeah, it looks cool. Let me check it out, and that just led to back to watching everything. And now, as Bob points out, I'm the deathmatch guy. So
you are the deathmatch guy, no doubt, man. I love it. I love
I'm
every
getting
bit of
there.
it. All right, man. Well, listen. So this was a lot of fun, and next up, episode 4. We've got, let's preview this here. We've got Sexy Star and Evilise.
Oh.
We've got Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix.
Oh.
We got King Cuerno and Drago. And then we've got Johnny Mundo and Big Rick. Big episode.
It's going to be a lot of people and a lot of people you want to know.
That's right. So I guess until next time, everybody. Adios.
All right. Lucha.
He's not going to stop.
I'm not going to stop.